Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be doing part 1 of my 2023 favourite makeup products. So in this video I'm going to be talking about everything to do with like products for your face, so base makeup. So if you want to see my favourite base makeup products in 2023 then just keep watching. So yeah, I was going to do this in one video but then I was like, I just have so much, I would be better to split it into like 2 videos. So that's what I'm doing because, you know, I can sometimes talk about stuff for a little while, so I was like, I'm just gonna do 2 different videos and it kind of makes it easier as well. And it was so hard for me to pick my favorite products because I wanted to be like really like strict about it, like because I've used a ton of makeup this year. I've tested loads of new makeup this year. My makeup has completely changed from say this time last year, so it's gonna be so hard for me to always gonna be so hard for me to pick my favorites. So I wanted to really like narrow it down to the stuff that I've been using really like regularly and consistently, like not just maybe something where, oh, I love that and I use it like every so often, so it's in like my regular kind of cycle of makeup products, but I don't use it that often. You know, I wanted to really include the things that are like used basically all the time, so like kind of stuff I would either use like every day or sort of so much that it would almost like be on like a weekly basis. So that's how I've kind of tried to do it, because like I was struggling a bit with like the blushers and everything, because you know I have like 1,000 blushers and I love them all. So I was like, yeah, I gotta include this one and that one, and I was like, you know, it's just gonna be like too much stuff. So I've tried to like really narrow it down to the things that I've worn most this year. So I'm just gonna get started because I've already been talking for a little while. So the first product, so like I said, this is just going to be the base product, so the stuff I've been using like on my face, and then the eyes and the lips will be in the next video. So firstly, I'm always really like nervous in case I forget something, because I'm like, you know, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I love that, I wish I had put that in, but oh well. So I'm going to just get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is this. I've been using this consistently since I got it last Christmas. This is the Benefit Cheek the Nail palette, but I wanted to specifically talk about 2 of the 3 pans. So these 2 have been used consistently throughout the year. I use the blush sometimes, but wouldn't be as much as these 2 in the pan. So the Hoola bronzer and the Cookie highlight, like they are just like, Hoola is like my everyday bronzer now, and Cookie is literally, I wanted Cookie for literally so long. So I've been kind of back and forward about it because I liked it, and then I was like, you know, oh, I've got, you know, it was like in my regular rotation of like highlighters, but I wasn't like it's my favorite. But then kind of the last couple months of this year it has become my favorite, because what I like about it is it's not like a really icy white tone, because I'm quite pale. It's really hard to get a highlight that's gonna not like give me a cast that is not like a really bright icy white. Like I like more champagne-y golden highlights, but most of the time they can give me a bit of a cast. But that's what I like about this one. It's light, but it's not like an icy color. It is like a bit more of champagne kind of colors. That's what I love about that. And yeah, these are just like staple products for me now from Benefit. So next, I really kind of want to put this as my top makeup product of 2023, and I'm sure it's going to be a lot of people's top makeup product of 2023. I've already seen so many people like on TikTok and everything already have this as their top makeup product this year. So it's the Made by Mitchell curve case. So this is just the light one. I have the medium one as well, but I only got that one more recently. This one I've had since September I think. And yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed with it, as you can probably tell from the pans. I love the glowy formula of it. It's just, yeah, I've got it on today, the strawberry cream shade. Strawberry cream. So I've got strawberry cream. I've also got on Collectible, Hollow There, and Shady Business as well from this today. So I've been really loving the formula of the curve case because it just gives you like glow. Like I don't really like, I don't know, like I feel like the Treadwell powder that I use is really makes you really matte, so I like to have like glowy cheeks. So I like this product to kind of keep the glow on my cheeks, just because I don't want to be looking too matte. And yeah, I overall just love the formula of the curve case. It's absolutely stunning, and they're so like versatile as well because you can use them like on your lips too. I really want there to be one with just blushers in it though. Like an £8 blusher one would be my absolute dream. But yeah, this is, yeah, I absolutely love it. And then on the back it just tells you the shades, but I'm obsessed. So it's £30, but I got it for like 25, and I actually got the medium one in the Black Friday sale for like, it was literally like £12. So if they're ever on sale, definitely pick one of these up if you don't already have it. Next, again, this is, I got this last Christmas, and it's been like consistently kind of with me for the whole year. I've been dipping in and out of it for like the whole year consistently, so it's definitely been one of my favorites. The Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlight in the shade Blossom Glow. So it's just like, has like a slight like pink kind of tone to it. I don't know if you can tell, it looks really icy on camera, but yeah, it has like a pinky shift to it almost when you put it on. Yeah, I can tell so much more here when I look at it. The camera's just not picking up that well, but yeah, it has like a pinky shift to it. And I just love pink highlight. So and it's so glowy as well on your skin, and it's really cheap. It's like £5 or £6 I think, but yeah, the quality of it's really impressed me for being like a drugstore brand. Usually the drugstore highlighters can be quite chalky. That one's just really nice. So next I have this blush from Made by Mitchell. Ever since I got it, I don't wear it as often now as I would have when I first got it, but it's still been kind of like consistent to me. Like it's been one I would still go for quite regularly. So it's the shade Palm Violet from the Holly Flynn collab. So, and you've seen me wear this before on my channel. I'll try and do the swatch of it, but the swatches of these blushes don't like show up that well, so no, it's not really picking up as you can see. But I have worn it before, and it's just like a stunning pink blush with like this shift through it. But like, yeah, you really can't tell from my hand, but I did wear it in a testing video before, so if you want to see what it looked like, then go and look at that. But I like this because it's really unique. I haven't really seen anything like it before, like a blush with, like I've seen like a glowy blushers, but that's just completely different. That's like, it's hard to explain. It's like almost got like a lilac iridescent like highlight running through it. It's, yeah, even when I put it on my hand, when I look at it, it's just, until you actually put it on your face, you don't get the full picture as to what it's like. But yeah, it's such a unique product, so I was just like, yes, that's definitely one that I go back to constantly. So next, I think this is, yeah, I didn't want to include like a million blushers, so, but this is my favorite liquid blush from this year, which is kind of crazy because when I first got this I hated it. I was like, I don't like that at all, but I'm obsessed now. So it's Strawberry Cream from Made by Mitchell. Like literally, I think from about September time, yeah, about September time, I've been constantly using this. I'm gonna have to get a new one soon because I don't know if you can tell, but you're starting to be able to like see that it's running out. But this is stunning. Like, I'm gonna do like a little swatch on my hand, but it's literally stunning, and I can't wait for the strawberry. So there it is up there. I can't wait for the strawberry cream extra large blush to come out because I'm gonna be getting that like straight away, no question. But yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the finish of the original blush now that I have the curved case, but I just love this shade so much that I don't mind it in this formula because the shade's just so pretty. And then I also have another favourite is the Made by Mitchell blush book. I decided to just show the original, but I have both of them, but definitely a favourite of this year because I've been going back into it ever since I got it. Like, there hasn't been a week where I haven't picked it up since I got it. And obviously my favourite shade, the one that I want to kind of talk about in the video, is Milkshake, which matches Strawberry Cream. Like, my biggest regret from Black Friday sale is not getting the single pan of Milkshake when it was in the sale for £5 and in stock, because I just love it so much. But yeah, if it comes back in stock, I'm gonna get the single pan of it. But yeah, Milkshake pressed blush has been like my favourite powder blush of this year. It's, again, I got it on today. I actually have the cookie highlight on today as well. But yeah, I'm just absolutely obsessed with that blush, which is so weird because I don't, like, before this year I never really was a pink blush kind of person. I was always like more peachy tones, but I've definitely moved away from the peachy tones this year and more into like the kind of pink tones, but like baby pinks, that kind of thing. I just obsessed with them now. So next I want to talk about setting sprays. So I've been through quite a few setting sprays this year. I've had this little one for ages, this little Friends one. I've had this one. I had it in the old packaging as well, but now I've got a new one, the collection one. With these two from the Beauty Crop, but I had one from Primark that I just threw out because it was like a water pistol onto your face. Literally, it was like, it wasn't a mist, it was like just a water pistol coming right at your face. So, but this has been probably my favourite one this year, and which is strange because I was kind of like going back and forth, like, do I like it, do I not like it? Because when it ran out I didn't rebuy it. I wanted to try the Beauty Crop ones, but now I'm like, you know what, I kind of like this. So this is the Revolution Super J setting spray, and yeah, I definitely would say it is like a nice, really nice G setting spray, and it actually lasts for such a long time. Like, it lasts for like months, so it is really good. It's a bigger one though, so it, not a bigger one, but like, just like in terms of how big a setting spray would usually be, this is larger than a normal setting spray, so it's 150 mils. But yeah, it actually comes out like a mist and not just like water on your face. This one's run out, but yeah, when I finish my other setting sprays I'm definitely going to repurchase that. It just gives like such a nice dewy glow, and it's only £10 as well, so that's good. So next I have the absolute staple products to my base routine, so the Revolution IRL Filter foundation and concealer. So yeah, the Revolution IRL foundation and concealer. So I use the shade F4 in the foundation and then C2 in the concealer. It's a bit lighter in the concealer. So yeah, I've been using this foundation since July 2022. I think it was around July 2022. It's just so nice. Again, I've got it on today. It's just like, it's soft, matte. What I like about it is it doesn't go like really matte like the Be Perfect chroma cover. It's got really good coverage as well. So yeah, I really love that. I've been using it pretty much every day. Like I have used the Chrome Cover Luminous sometimes, but mostly it's been that one. And then the Eyebrow Filter Finish Concealer. Again, I did try the HMB concealer. If you watched my last video, then you'll have heard me speak about the HMB concealer, but it broke me out and it made my under eyes ridiculously dry and wrinkly, so it was not for me at all. But it was also really cakey, the HMB one, but this is not any of those things. It's so like it's not heavy at all. It's really like, you know, really like light feeling, and it doesn't make you go cakey, and exactly what it says. Well, I mean, like what did I say? It's soft matte concealer, like breathable, you know, everything like that. Yeah, long wear breathable, 16-hour, oil free. It definitely is true to those claims. It is really long lasting and breathable. It's not uncomfortable. I mean, the coverage isn't like incredible. I'd say it's like a medium coverage, medium buildable. I don't know what it says the coverage is meant to be, but it's definitely like medium buildable, whereas the HMB was full coverage. But yeah, I just didn't get on with that at all. But it's definitely medium and buildable, and yeah, I'm not gonna change my concealer again, probably because I don't know, like I said in my last video, like I break out really easily, and you know, when you've got a good foundation and concealer, like I don't want to change it up because then I might not like my new ones. Yeah, so they're like my favorites. But next, I want to talk about the powder I've been loving this year. So that's of course the Grwm powder. So I've never been like majorly fussy on powders until this year. When I just realised that collection one, it's alright, but it's not the best. But this is so nice. It really does give like a soft velvet finish. Again, I'm wearing it today. The only thing about it is the translucent shade, which is this one. It does give flashback, unfortunately, so when I repurchase it, I'll go back to the original shade I had in it, which is the shade 01 or 1, I think it's just called. But yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed with this because it really does give you like matte skin. That's what I mean. Sometimes I use too much and I'm like, I need to get some glow back. But yeah, it's really good for mattifying. If you want like a powder that's really gonna like mattify your skin, definitely check that out, because like I would get really oily around like my nose, and when I use this powder, I'm like, I don't need to top up as often as I would when I use the collection one. So yeah, I really hope they come out with a pressed version to match this, because like that would just be amazing. Only got 3 products left, so the next one is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Filter in the shade 0.5 Fair. This is absolutely stunning. I've never tried the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter, so I can't compare it to that, but in its own right as a product, it is absolutely amazing. And I find the shade's not too orange for me. Again, I did do a whole video testing this if you're interested, but I love to put this on before my foundation, and then I actually like to mix it in with my foundation as well, just for a bit of glow, because obviously it's a matte foundation, but it's not too matte. But when I put this, it's really nice. Yeah, I just think, especially when I compare this to the product I was using before, which is the Primark one. Obviously there's a price difference, but the e.l.f. ones definitely mean so much better in my opinion, because I just think the glow is just nicer from it. And yeah, I really love this product, so I'm so happy that I tried it this year. Next, another product that I was using before I got the e.l.f. the Ekin-Su Radiant Glow from Be Perfect. This was in the shade Light. Again, I done a video testing this out, but this is so nice. I've actually got a bit left in it, but I can't really, it's hard to get it out because like show you the pump is like really like short, so when I put that in, you know what I mean, it's not like reaching the bottom, so I can't really like scrape what's left out. Nothing else is coming out of the pump, so it's kind of hard to ease the last bits up of it. But this is really nice because it really gives like a nice like golden glow to the face. It makes you really super glowy, and it gives like a bit of colour as well, which I like. So yeah, that's definitely been one of the products I've loved this year. And then lastly, for my products in my base that I've been loving is Made by Mitchell brushes. So I got the travel set. I have not cleaned these brushes. I used them this morning and I haven't cleaned them since I used them, so they've got makeup on them. But particularly these two brushes, the F4, which is the angled face brush, and the F3, which is like more for like powder. I use it for like more like powder blush and stuff like that. But those two brushes, I'm obsessed. The quality of the Made by Mitchell brushes is so good. Particularly this one, I want to get it in a full size, this one, the MF4, because honestly this is what changed my mind about blush for me, because this brush to blend the blush out is just so easy sometimes, because blush is quite like a dry formula. It can get stuck in one place, I find. So when I use this, it's just so much easier to blend it out. And then with the curved case, this is my favourite brush to use with the curved case, because it's just like the right shape and it just packs the product on so nicely. So yeah, I've been loving these brushes this year. But yeah, that's all my face products that I've been loving this year in 2023. So I'd love to know what you've been loving this year, so let me know down below and let me know what you thought of the products that I've been loving. But yeah, I haven't uploaded for a little while because I was just a bit like unwell for a while, just like, you know, flu and cold and stuff like that. But I just was not really in a position to film, but I am back now, so hopefully I'll be a bit more consistent with my uploads. But definitely let me know what you think, and if you did make it to the end of the video and you enjoyed it, it would mean a lot if you hit the thumbs up button down below and subscribe for future content. But yeah, let me know what you think, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again in another video. Like I say, my next one is going to be the part 2 to this, which is going to be all the eye and lip products that I've been loving this year. So I will see you in that video. Bye.